Good afternoon, good morning. Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. I want to welcome you to our preview series for the 2026 Loyalty360 Awards. In this series, you will hear directly from the award finalists who will be joining us at this year's Loyalty Expo, May 12th to 14th in Orlando, Florida. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Lynsey White. She is the Director of Integrated Marketing at World Travel Holdings, where she leads cross-channel marketing strategy across a portfolio of leading cruise brands, including Cruises.com and Cheap Cruises. How are you doing today, Lynsey?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining us. Looking forward to learning about your new program launch. Cruises.com is being recognized in the new program launch category at the 2026 Loyalty Expo. Can you tell us a little bit about the program and what led you to launch the new program?
Yeah. So at cruises.com, we really felt like traditional travel rewards programs were stuck in the past. They're delayed, they're restrictive, and they're not really how people want to use rewards anymore. They don't offer, real tangible value up front. And typical rewards programs, you're earning, future stays, or future points, future discounts. So this gives people tangible value up front. So we built a program around one core idea, and that's what if rewards actually worked like real cash? So this led to our biggest innovation, which is the ability to redeem points for cash before you cruise, not after and not in credits, but again, that usable value up front. It's really about giving customers flexibility and control instead of forcing them into a system that works, just for our brand. And importantly, we designed it to work alongside all of our cruise line partners. So, whether you sail Royal Caribbean or Carnival or Norwegian, our program works, in conjunction with them, not to compete with them. So you'll still get all your benefits from your cruise line loyalty program, and then ours just stacks right on top of it. So you'll earn points through us too.
Okay, excellent. What are a few key elements of the program that set it apart from the competitors?
Yeah, I would say, there's a few different things that make it different. First is the cash before you cruise piece. Again, that's a big shift from the earn later model. Second, we give customers, total flexibility in how they redeem. So you can take your rewards. We recently launched a new cashback feature. In partnership with JP Morgan Chase. So you can redeem your points for, whether for cash, whether that's direct deposit or Venmo or PayPal. There's a lot of flexibility there. And then customers, also can redeem for things like credits, onboard spending, shore excursions, Uber vouchers. Which are often, parts of the most memorable parts of the trip. So it's really, really flexible. And third, we don't penalize people for choosing cash or other redemption options. Most programs devalue points on certain redemption options, and we do not. And then again, the stacking value is really unique to us. And so customers will continue to, earn loyalty and status through their cruise line programs directly,
Okay.
in conjunction with earning points with us, which is a big unlock for frequent cruisers.
Excellent. And, you mentioned a couple of them, but what are a few key insights those who attend your session can expect to learn, and maybe something they can take away and apply to their own program?
Yeah, I think the biggest shift is that loyalty is moving away from being aspirational and towards being more practical and flexible. Things are really expensive today. And so giving customers flexibility and control in how they earn the rewards is super important. People also don't want to wait a year to use their points. They want value up front and they want different options. And we're also seeing that customers expect programs to fit into a broader ecosystem, not replace what they're already using. And so that's where our stacking becomes really powerful. And one other thing I'll talk about a lot is how brands can remove friction and start thinking of rewards like a currency, not just a perk, and giving the customer more control and flexibility. Give our customer value, and the more valuable your program will become.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Lynsey, for taking the time to give us a quick preview to your session at the upcoming Loyalty Expo. It was interesting to learn a little bit more about cruises.com and the cheap cruises line, the new loyalty program that, as you mentioned, is unique and in the ability to add value to those who are cruising and not necessarily take away or not at all take away from some of the cruise lines they actually sail on. So very unique, and looking forward to hearing more.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And listeners, make sure you visit the website today to learn more about this and other sessions of the 2026 Loyalty Expo. Looking forward to seeing everyone in Orlando in May.